Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Neil and welcome back to BeamNG Drive. You guys have seen this map before a lot over the last year or so, but today it is finally released. I know you guys have been wanting to see this, so today we're going to be doing an in-depth look of BeamNG Motorsporting Playground. This is an absolute achievement in modding here. By far the best map mod ever made, and I'm not biased just because I'm friends with the guy who made it. This is seriously the most in-depth, the biggest, the most packed full of goodies map I have ever seen. We are not going to get anywhere close to seeing all of this in one video, so if you guys do want to see a part 2 to this video, let me know down below. But with that, let's get into this. By the way, here's all the stuff we have to check out, or at least attempt to. I'll show my favorite stuff today. Yeah, there is a lot to see here. But before we get into that, a quick word from today's sponsor, Apex Gaming PCs. So I know you guys already know this, but if you didn't, I am working together with Apex Gaming PCs to bring you 3 custom Neilogical PCs, all custom made to play BeamNG Drive and basically anything you want at the best FPS possible. The way we do it is having Ryzen CPUs in all 3 configurations, which is really going to help you out in BeamNG specifically, since BeamNG Drive is very heavy on the CPU. So you're going to need those Ryzens to get the best FPS you can. And the good news is, if you order right now, you can get 5% off at checkout if you use code Neil. So thank you guys for checking it out, and thank you to Apex Gaming PCs. And with that, let's get into the video. All right, so the big thing on this map is obviously this ginormous Daytona-style track. I'm pretty sure it's a 1-to-1 to Daytona, or at least it's fairly close. So obviously we got to take a couple laps around in the Bass Pro Mobile here, which we've seen a lot over the last couple of weeks. But this thing is absolutely awesome, and it feels like it was made for this track, man. Already at 100 miles an hour. There we go, and it just feels so perfect on this track. I love all the ads on here as well, all the fake ads. We even got one for good old David and Ark there. If you haven't checked out his channel, check it out. One of the best BeamNGers out there, better than me, I would say. But here we go, 190 miles an hour. I think I've topped out around 210 on this map. I think that's the fastest I've gone. You really don't need to let off the gas at all. There we go. Look at us go. Oh, I see Komodo's logo. There it is. I see my logo. I love it, man. I love it. I get a giant sign off turn 3, I believe. And here we go. Across the finish line. There we go. Is there a way I can do lap times on this map? I'm not really sure. I'm sure they're pretty darn quick. They're going 206. I saw 206 there for a minute, and we are absolutely flying now. In this Bass Pro Mobile, we put it into the wall, and that's going to cause problems with our steering, and it does. And we put it into the wall, and now we are at the wheel of the car here, and and we're just going to burst into flames. So I know it didn't seem like I spent a lot of time on this track. I know it's the big attractor, but there is literally so much to see here that we got to check it out, man. There's literally so much. Motorsports Hotel. I guess there's a hotel right there. Dirt Oval. How about we check out one of the off-road things here? The Mud Bog. What can I do in the Mud Bog? I don't know what I could do here, but something tells me this is not going to be the right car to have here. So I have something in mind, which I think might be fairly good for this particular obstacle, and you know what it is. We got to go with the Super Pig here. This thing was made. It was born in the mud. So let's see how it does. We even have the tunnel connecting to the infield there. It's so beautiful. Everything is so wind up. It is so nicely packed in this map. So this is like a mud drag strip, and it is muddy, man. Oh my god. We're still flying 60 miles an hour over this kind of terrain. Still feels pretty darn fast if you are, you know, considering what it is. But yeah, this map, I would say it works best with friends. So I don't know if there is any yet, but there has to be some multiplayer servers with this map, because it is literally perfect for literally, I'm not even exaggerating, every single type of racing there is. We have demo derby pits. We have I believe there's even a go-kart track somewhere over here. There's a Baja track, mini circuit. Sumo Pit. If you want a sumo pit, Monster Truck Track. If you got the Monster Truck mod, there is the Kart Track. I don't have a go-kart mod installed at the moment, but we'll take a lap in something similar, as similar as I can get. So that's probably going to be the Piccolina. I guess the Pigeon might be a little bit better for that, but this car's tiny enough. I think we'll still feel right at home on the old kart track here. So let's see. We've used this in a couple of videos as well, and all the textures are so freaking high quality. I don't know how much of this is aftermarket, is modded, is not default vanilla textures, but it feels like a lot of this is custom, which just makes it all the more impressive. We'll have the creator linked on screen right now. Definitely check this mod out. But yeah, this guy put in a ton of work, and he's actually recorded a lot with us over the time that we've been doing BeamNG. He's a really, really good guy. And yeah, the love that he put into this mod really does show. Is this a full lap? I think it is right up here. So yeah, fairly standard go-kart track, but it's a lot of fun with friends. And there's some really good go-kart mods out there now as well. So definitely recommend that as well. Okay, so we have a smaller, I guess you could call this, yeah, it's smaller. Well, I don't know what NASCAR track this is about the size of. It looks small, but it's still pretty big compared to Daytona. But let's try the large oval here, and we'll get that NASCAR back at it. It puts you right in the pits, too, right where you need to be. So let's get this. I guess this would be a short track, high banking. All right, so let's see how it fares here. This is the short track build of this car. So I'm imagining I'm still going to need to... Okay, so yeah, this is still a massive track. It's still a big one. It is smaller than Daytona, but not by by a lot. But it still feels large when you're actually driving. Can I get control over this thing? There we go. I'm gonna say I couldn't get control over this to save my life, but I got it now. It's just a little squirrely. It's still going 140 miles an hour, so we're not going slow at all. There we go. This might actually be the wrong car for this, because it seems like I'm topping out about 140, but I can actually probably get to 160 and still be okay. But there is another track inside of that track that's even smaller. What's this one? Duels? Small oval. Okay, let's try the small oval. And again, put you right in the pits. We are facing the wrong way. That's okay. That's okay. We'll still try. This has pretty high banging, so I think we'll still be okay driving this thing. There's a Turbo Burger. It's all the brands from BeamNG. So yeah, this feels a lot better on this track. So this is a fairly tiny track. But when you get 20, 30, 40 cars on here, I can see, well, there could be some traffic jam, some parking lot situations. You see that giant ramp looming in the background. We are going to check that out. Don't you worry. Oh, and I lost it. I was not built for short track racing. That is pretty clear. But you know what? It's there. Like I said, I wasn't exaggerating, guys. Literally any type of race you want to do. There's even an airport here, or an airstrip here. So if you guys want some flying action, the bumps. Let's try the bumps. Is that the bumps? That is the bumps. Okay, so I want something fast, but also isn't going to bottom out immediately when I hit those bumps. So let's get the off-road sunburst. Hopefully this will be okay. I want to get a little bit of run-up on this as well. And we can do some nice little slow-mo. Oh, there's bumps here, too. I don't know where the beginning of this is, but you know what? It's fine. It's not too bumpy. It's just bumpy enough to make you toss your lunch, I imagine, if you were sitting in the front seat of this car. There we go. And there you go. So now you can just kind of watch the suspension in action. It really is a thing of beauty. I guess it doesn't get too much more intense than this, although there is an off-road version there that looks a little bit bumpier. Let's just make it to the end here and see. Whoa. A little too much heat on that. It's fine, though. Okay, this looks like it's gonna hurt. This looks like it's gonna hurt quite a bit. Oh! We're doing it, though. Never mind. Upside down we go. Beautiful. By the way, I'm fairly certain there is a giant track going around the entirety of this map. Is this the start of it right here? Sandy River? No, that's an entire river. Where's the start to this track? There's also an aircraft carrier suspended in the air. I think there's actually 2 aircraft carriers, but you know, for whatever reason, if you wanted a very low poly aircraft carrier in the air that you could just dive bomb yourself off of, this is the place to do it. So let's do it right now. It's a long way down, by the way, but you can get a very good picture of the vastness of this map. You can see the track going around the entirety of this map as well. It goes all the way from the beach all the way past the ramp. We are gonna die. Oh no. Oh. Yikes, man. Okay, yeah, I would say we are probably dead. Good thing we had the roll cage, though. We probably walked away from that just fine. All right, so this is the straight-up off-roading arena here. So this is basically just an off-roading crawling playground. And look at the beautiful environment here. I love this, man. It's so pretty. It's so nice. Literally anything you could ever want to do in a car or plane is here. There's also, I mean, a water. And when I say there's not just an airfield for no reason. There's actually like a layout for a race. Do you see these? You might have seen them already. These rings all over the map. I assume that that's for plane racing. So even if you want to do that, there's a giant Neilogical sign out in the middle of nowhere as well. There's actually a few Neilogical signs scattered throughout this map. If you find them, let me know where you found them down in the comments below. And there's also a drift track over here, I believe, as well. There's several demolition derby arenas. A sumo one, which is basically demolition derby, only if you get pushed out of the ring, you're dead. So yeah, there's several drag strips as well. I'm trying to find the drift track. I know there is a drift track here. I don't know where it is, though. There's another oval there. For some reason, I thought it was over here somewhere. Derby arena, road course 1. No. Rallycross, interesting. So of course there's going to be Rallycross. Dirt track 2. And there's a lot of stuff that's specifically made for 2 players. Long jump. Oh, we can't forget the long jump. So yeah, there's just a giant ramp in the middle of this map. So let's get something quick. Something very quick. Let's get the drag version of the NASCAR here. Which I don't remember how fast this goes. It's fast. Of course it is. Let's see how far we can launch this thing. If we can keep it on the road. Uh-oh. Not good. Maybe we get... Okay. We got to ease into this a little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. 200 miles an hour. Oh, my goodness. What a launch. Past the end of the sand pit. Uh-oh. Almost into the track next door. Mostly in one piece as well. Not bad at all. Okay, let's get something a little bit more normal here. Let's crash the new Bull Light here. The GT Strata. This is one of my favorite cars ever in the game. It's just so beautiful. Let's see how far this thing can fly. We're going to destroy this thing, unfortunately. But that's all right. It's for science. Why does my license plate say Super Pig? No idea. Here we go. Nice launch. Past the 100 mark. Past the 200 mark. Around 215. Not bad at all. The car held up pretty well. These things tend to split into 3 pieces. But that did not happen at all. I bet if you guys took the time to explore this map for hours and hours, you'd probably find a lot of little Easter eggs as well. That's how detailed this thing is. But we're going to try out one more thing today. Obviously, we get to try the giant mega ramp. Look at this thing. And I believe if we change the time to nighttime, it lights up. Yes, it does. Beautiful. Okay, so let's try this at night. Just to see how it looks. All the ramps, all the light posts in this game light up at night, so you can do night races as well. As if this map couldn't get any more awesome, it has built-in nighttime mode as well. Let's see how far we can launch ourselves. 160 miles an hour. That's pretty quick. Oh, and it gets dark. Ouch. Not a bad launch. Not a bad launch at all. Let's try with the NASCAR. Here, let's get this back to daytime so we can see what we're doing after we leave the ramp here. So I want that drag NASCAR back. Woo! Okay. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. There we go. 216. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Beautiful launch. Straight into the mud. Hell, it holds together fairly well. Very, very surprising. And we are dead. We are dead. Anyway, guys, this is BeamNG Motorsports Park, the ultimate BeamNG playground. I don't see how it can get any better than this. Just guys being dudes. On a serious note, this is probably the most impressive map ever made for BeamNG Drive. This is a certifiable GOAT in the BeamNG world. You gotta get this. It's an instant download. I'll put linked down below. Seriously, go check it out. There was a lot of work put into this, and it absolutely shows. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, if you want to see a part 2 where we get some of the other stuff that we didn't get to in this video, let me know down below in the comments. And while you're down there, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. You know what, guys? I will talk to you in the next one. See ya.